As UAE-backed separatist forces surged into Yemen's oil-rich eastern regions, Saudi Arabia responded with rare public criticism, signaling sharp tensions inside the anti-Houthi camp. Riyadh's rebuke of the Southern Transitional Council, or STC, laid bare deepening cracks in the coalition that has long tried to present a united front against the Iran-aligned Houthi movement. The Saudi warning followed the STC's rapid seizure of Hadramout and Mahra governorates, as well as the takeover of the presidential palace in Aden, the seat of the internationally recognized government. In its statement, Riyadh urged the Southern Transitional Council to pull its fighters out of Hadramout and Mahra, framing a withdrawal as essential to de-escalation and restoring order. Saudi officials branded the STC's advances an unjustified escalation, stressing that the capture of the two oil-rich governorates risked plunging the south into a new cycle of instability. The Saudi Foreign Ministry also warned all Yemeni parties against any unilateral actions that could endanger security and stability, hinting at possible consequences if the situation spirals further. Saudi Foreign Ministry statement said, "Military operations by the Southern Transitional Council is an unjustified escalation after the group took control of the oil-rich Hadramout and Mahra governorates." The kingdom stresses the importance of cooperation among all Yemeni factions and components to exercise restraint and avoid any measures that could destabilize security and stability, which may result in undesirable consequences. The mediation efforts were underway, aimed at having the STC's forces return to their previous positions outside of the two governorates and hand over the camps in those areas. Riyadh remains hopeful the separatists would pull back in an urgent and orderly manner to restore stability. Riyadh has called for STC-controlled camps in the seized areas to be handed over to the National Shield Forces, bringing those strategic positions firmly back under the authority of the recognized government. Backed by the UAE, STC fighters swept into Hadramout and Mahra in early December, encountering relatively little resistance as they moved on key towns and military sites. During the offensive, the group captured important oil facilities, administrative buildings, and several border crossings linking Yemen with both Oman and Saudi Arabia, boosting its leverage on the ground. STC forces also moved on the presidential palace in Aden, effectively seizing the symbolic and administrative hub of the internationally recognized government's southern presence. This rift is particularly striking because Saudi Arabia and the UAE have jointly backed the Yemeni government against the Iran-aligned Houthis since 2015, coordinating airstrikes, funding, and training. The STC formally sits within the Saudi-backed Presidential Leadership Council, yet its recent moves show it is testing the boundaries of that arrangement, asserting its own ambitions in the south. Strategically, the turmoil in the south hands the Houthis a major advantage, even if it does not translate into an immediate battlefield victory or territorial gains for them. The emerging split between Saudi Arabia and its UAE-backed separatist allies has allowed the Houthis to consolidate their power base, especially in areas they already control. Infighting among anti-Houthi factions diverts men, weapons, and political capital away from the front lines, playing directly into the hands of the Iran-backed movement. As rival southern forces clash, the broader coalition's ability to maintain coordinated pressure on Houthi-held territories weakens, potentially easing strain on Houthi supply routes and logistics. With southern rivals distracted by their own power struggle, the Houthis have more space to tighten their grip on northwestern Yemen, entrenching political and military control there.